back to the MLG GameOn 16-player Invitational. And today, shit gets real.
Today is when shit really gets real.
We are left with 4 players, all guaranteed to take home at least $500, now battling amongst themselves for the $3,000 first place prize.
You win a match, you get an extra $500. You win 2 matches, you win $3,000. Damn.
Wow.
Wouldn't you want to win a match?
Wouldn't you want to win just one match?
Just like 2?
Could you imagine just having to play like one series to win a lot of money and not taking that seriously?
Yeah. And then like
anyway, wow.
Damn.
Our first match is today. Well, let's talk. Okay. Are you awake?
Yeah, very much so. What's up?
Wake up? Wow. Take a drink from my big StarCraft big gold cup here.
Cheers. Oh, water.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
Wow, I feel reinvigorated right now.
Yeah, me too.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's some good water. All right. What do we got going on here? This is the 16-player MLG GameOn Invitational, hosted by MLG and GameOn.
Indeed.
8 players drafted in from the WCS standings last season.
Yeah, and 3 of those players are actually in here right now.
3 of the players from the WCS.
3 of the 8.
4 special invites by MLG.
Yeah, based on how cool they were.
Based on how cool they were. And 4 invites from you, the community. You guys voted on it.
What's up with that?
I was going to point that, but my hand was too far out. Whatever.
But you.
4 people voted in by you, the community. One of those 4, are they still here?
Yeah, Kane.
Kane managed to make it in, so good job voting. Wow, you guys really have an eye for talent.
Yeah, you guys have an eye for talent for sure. And Kane is going to be up against Major in the first series of today. Rob from production, can we confirm?
Yep.
Confirm.
Confirm.
So that's going to be a great series. It's actually a rematch of the WCS Challenger into Premier League thingy.
Which was won by
Major 3-1.
Damn.
Great games, however.
Great games, but I don't know what kind of player Kane is, but to a lot of people that'd be a pretty big psychological hurdle to overcome, I think. To have to play against a player in a tournament you just lost 3-1 to.
I think they're equally scared of each other, to be completely honest. I think it could go either way regardless. Say, for example, if you and I played... No. If you and Maximus Black played like a bunch of times, it would be unpredictable. Like even if you beat him 3-0 the first time you played,
yeah,
the second it could completely turn around.
Kind of like that time we were at that LAN in Miami and you beat me 2-0, and I think we went into the finals with an extended series, but I like turned it around and 3-0'd you afterwards, like that kind of.
Oh, was that like 3 years ago before you quit StarCraft?
The first time or the second time I quit?
I'm not sure. You know, when you were decent, you were in a good team.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that. You just let me win to build my confidence.
I did. Yeah.
I appreciated that.
No problem.
What a Kerrigan.
What a carry.
Looking at our beautiful faces we load in.
Indeed. That was actually before In Control got 4th at an MLG.
Wow.
Just wanted to throw it out there so people get the perspective of the relevance of this accomplishment. And how, yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, you have glasses.
Yeah, I'm going to wear these today so I can see what Rob's production says.
Can I try them on?
I mean, yeah, if you really want to, go for it. They're not that strong.
That's okay, I just want to wear them like this.
Wow, you look pretty cool. You look like the,
Is it a hipster?
No, there's a picture of like a dog reading a book whose glasses are on his nose. And you look like that. I flip it over the nose.
Sure.
Thanks.
We are jumping into the battle nets, and the game is Rob from production or the veto set.
Yes.
The vetoes are set.
Oh,
The game is oh yeah, I see it. The games are almost ready to go. As a matter of fact, we might be getting an invite within the next second. 2 seconds? No? Okay. But it won't be too long.
Wow.
Wow.
Major versus Kane. Could go either way.
It really could. A CVT, one of the most fun matchups followed by a CVP today, actually.
Scarlet versus Minigun.
That's gonna be fun too.
Wow.
Wow. So, it's very likely we have Zerg in the finals, I would say, if either Scarlet or Kane manage to win.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have any mirror matches unless both Scarlet and Kane manage to win.
Thanks for confirming that for us, Rob from production.
Thank you, Rob from production. And we're gonna be jumping into the game as soon as it's ready. What do you like to do when you don't have much to say or just woke up?
I like to eat a bowl of cereal.
That would be something that
I
most
will
people
say
would
probably
like
one of
to
the
do.
most disappointing parts of the Root House is that there's not a good selection of cereal here.
Are you kidding me right now?
What do you have for cereal?
Dude, we have Honey Bunches of Oats. We have Cheerios. We have Rice Krispies, the chocolate and normal. We
We have
have
chocolate Rice Krispies? Where?
Yeah, we do in my room.
Let me rephrase that. There is no
we
good
have
publicly
cinnamon-
available.
No, okay, that's the only one that's not publicly available.
All the
We
other
have-
cereals
we
you
have
listed
ci-
are...
We have cinnamon.
Yeah, those are all like old people cereal.
No,
Rice
they're good.
Krispies,
No,
Corn
stop.
Flakes,
We have
Special K,
we don't
oatmeal,
have Special K, do we?
Honey
We
Bunches
have the
of Oats.
oatmeal. Those are fancy as food.
I don't, whatever. It's all old people.
No,
We don't. What they don't have is they don't have the Cocoa Puffs.
We do not.
They don't have the Fruit Loops.
Nope.
No Cookie Crisp.
I don't think
No
so, no.
Lucky Charms.
No.
No Captain Crunch.
No.
All of the awesome cereals are not to be found.
What? Those are the lamest
Those are
ones.
the best cereals.
What do you want? The there's the Trix.
Oh,
Do you
it's
like
not,
Trix?
that's like okay-ish.
So
Trix
Trix
is like
is okay-ish, but
when
then you like the rainbow ones. What are they called?
Fruit Loops,
No,
Captain Crunch,
no, the
Lucky Charms.
yeah,
Those have marshmallows, baby.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I ain't big on marshmallows. The game is actually about to start,
That it is.
and we're jumping right in it. Kane from Team Nerdchio against from Team MYI. We're playing with the Nerdchio tag against Windy from Team Pokemon, not actually on any team,
AKA Major.
aka Brittany,
AKA. Ooh, he's got like a million.
aka
names.
Kitty,
Kitty, Princess, Anna Prosser.
yeah.
Yeah. You just call him some random shit. People will probably know it's Major. He's probably had some name at some point in time that you could think of.
Yeah. Chances are, if you're playing someone that's Terran and is named after a woman, it's probably Major.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. As long as, like, you know, like a high level Terran.
Yeah.
Can't think of any others other than Flo, perhaps.
I think he was one of the 15.
Oh, but Major actually used the name Flo too, if I'm not mistaken.
He actually used to name everything. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know if that counts as anything. What a match.
What a match we're gonna have. The starting map, of course, is gonna be Frost Ladder Edition. A large map.
A very large map.
This was the map where Kane won the game that he won in the WCS matches.
Yeah.
Can he get off to a good start then on this map? That's the question we have right now. And only you can answer it.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on, Rob. What's going on here?
Come on, Rob. The loading screen is taking a while. And it seems like both players are loaded. So it seems...
What?
Not major.
Not Major? Oh.
Full.
Okay, I'm gonna blame Major because our computer doesn't look like it's loaded either.
Yeah. Our computer looks like it's not loading completely.
It's gonna load though. I believe in it.
You think so?
Pretty sure.
What do you think? What do you
There we
reckon,
go.
Rob? Oh. Use Stimpaks to make your infantry more dangerous in battle. Use Medivacs to heal the damage done by the Stimpaks.
That's kind of misleading. Does that mean Medivacs only heal damage done by Stimpaks?
I mean...
Oh!
Team Rocket! Jinx!
Blasting off.
Yeah, I only know the saying in Spanish, so...
What is it?
To defend the world. Oh, that's English.
Spawning in at the bottom right corner, in English, we have from No Team, the Blue Terran, Major, repping Team Rocket right now.
Jesse and
James.
James.
And in the bottom left corner, we have from Team My Insanity, repping the Nurchio tag,
Kane.
Kane.
Yeah. And one has to wonder who gives Major this little icons for him to change every day.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like Major has the competence to do it himself.
Really, you say that jokingly.
I didn't.
No, yeah, what I was getting at is it's true.
Yeah. It might have sounded joking.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Major is a lazy motherfucker.
A little bit.
A little bit. He's a sweetheart though, and one of the hardest working players when it comes to playing the games.
Only the game.
It's possible.
Because anything outside of the game, I'm pretty sure that if he didn't have people to sign him up for tournaments, he would never play in them. I don't know.
It's certainly possible. But, I don't know. He did have to reply to an email to play in this tournament, actually.
That's true. Do you think he did it, or do you think he had like a friend do it?
No, I think he did it.
CC first.
CC first on the low ground.
On the low ground.
And Kane is not going to be scouting Major anytime soon, so
Very
he
true.
probably expects Reapers, even though if you're going to go CC first on any map, it's probably going to be this one. But we see the pool at 15, or was that 16?
I think it was 15. Rob from production can confirm.
Confirmed, 15. So, yeah, Kane not going to be doing anything too crazy.
What's
And not going to be able to exploit this CC on the low ground. So you might be wondering, if you're new to StarCraft, why can Thurg make a hatchery on the low ground almost every time against Terran? And Terran, when Terran does it, it's, you know, a little bit greedy.
I don't think anyone's wondering that.
What?
Huh? Yeah. What about why?
Well, the reason is quite simple. Zerg hatcheries are a little bit cheaper. Zerg has queens for defense, and that helps out quite a bit. And links are easy to produce and fast to produce. Zerg
Why not
has
just
always
make-
had the crazy... What?
Why not just make the hatchery on the high ground and then move it down?
Well, we can move it down. That's
Exactly,
that's the
because
issue, yeah.
Zerg buildings cannot fly like Terran buildings can.
Indeed. Now, it is not... It would be unfair to say that this is a very risky build by Major, because it's not. It can only get punished by really early pools, in terms of, you know, I'm going to go ahead and kill you because you did this. Early pools, of course, very unlikely, because most of the time, more often than not, we're not going to see this sort of play.
And a Reaper opening will put
Right.
a Zerg in a really bad spot.
Yeah, completely kill it, pretty much. So, yeah. But there are other ways to quote-unquote not so much punish it, but react to it. For example, you could go for a 3 hatch before pool if you can identify it and scout it in time. You could go for a Roach Baneling Bust. You could just be a little bit greedier, skip on some defenses, perhaps delay your queens a little bit. Just little things and advantages that you can take if you identify this early enough, which Kane did not. So he's going to be playing a pretty normal game against it. Double gas already going down.
At around 30 supply.
Yep, very
34-ish.
Scarlet, very Scarlet of Kane. Right, this is what Scarlet was doing all day yesterday.
Sure. Do you see the fast third go up?
Yep, around 6 minutes. So everything pretty normal right now.
Link speed started for Kane.
Yeah, important to note actually, since Kane did not go for an early gas to punish the Reapers, this build is going to be a lot stronger against the sort of build that Major is going for than, you know, if he had been going for the early gas and the early speed. Because then he would be committing those resources and that mining time on those drones onto a gas that would be fairly useless to him early on. So instead he's going to have a few more drones, and this is just by chance. So good job there by him.
Why would you just say this is by chance and then immediately after say good job for him?
Well, I didn't know how to close the sentence.
Okay.
What would you say?
Lucky for him.
Lucky for him. But doesn't that sound negative, pessimistic?
I mean, you said it was by chance, though, so you already have the negativity and pessimism out there. Did you?
I wouldn't call it negativity, though. I mean, it's just a fact. Yeah, it was
You can make it sound like it was a calculated risk. Like, good for Kane for knowing to open that way on this map because the CC first goal is so much more likely. They're so likely.
Could have done
compared
that,
to-
yeah. You know, if I had a good co-caster, maybe he could have, you know, added on to that.
Well, you already like sealed the grave there,
I suppose.
so I couldn't like hop in and save you. But
Yeah.
now you know for next time, right?
Okay. Can we look at the Kane's vision at major space?
Kane doesn't know shit about that third. if
Can we?
that's what you're
No,
getting
but
at.
does he know about the starport? He does, right?
No. Yes.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so that's why he's dropping those spores. Sometimes Zerg will drop blind spores if you're not sure, if you're not able to scout, just because a cloaked banshee can be devastating.
Yep.
And Major going for an extremely quick third on this map. This is very, very, very fast for a Terran, and he's making it on the low ground as well.
Yep. And this is actually, I think this is par for the course for how
Mac!
Major likes to play.
Mac!
Yeah, mech too. Probably going mech.
Most
But,
stuff.
Yeah. This is transfuse. Nice job. I'm not sure why he's saving the lings. Maybe he didn't want to reveal them. But this is pretty par for the course for Major. Major really likes these like huge macro greedy builds, you know.
Yeah.
As we were kind of saying yesterday, Major's not the player that feels like he needs to close the game out early or even in the mid game. He will gladly go to the ends of the earth in how late he's willing to play a macro game against at least Zerg.
Yeah.
So
And you were actually asking why is he saving the links. He's not so much saving the links, I don't think. He just doesn't want
lose
to.
any.
Yeah, he doesn't want to reproduce them.
Sure.
If you lose those links, you have to remake them because then the chances of Hellions running by your queens and into your mineral lines increases. So
6 queens for Kane. I do like that. And queens are very good.
yeah. So all the links have to do is sit behind the queens and threaten the Hellions if they overstep. So when you move your links forward before the Hellions shoot, they'll have to leave. And if they don't, then they can get surrounded and killed. And if they do, then job accomplished. They're not doing damage to your mineral line. So
You have 3 cloaked banshees about to fly in here to the third, but Kane does not have a spore crawler winning. He does have a overseer.
yeah, he repositioned that spore crawler in the front there.
Yeah, because
So-
the Hellions and the banshees were kind of pressuring.
Yeah, a
him.
little bit unlucky. See, unlucky is a good thing, right? Unlucky is a positive thing to say.
Unlucky is a positive thing to say.
Of course, when it comes to StarCraft.
I mean, it's kind of negative for Major. You could say that wasn't luck at all. Major saw the spore was positioned at the front. He flew those banshees
Sure.
up and around and went to attack.
Sure, but if you want, like, you know, the positive way to say it would be Kane was unlucky.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to discredit Major's accomplishments.
Sure.
I do think that, I think Kane knows this is going to be Mac. He did drop the Roach Warren.
Yeah, the infestation pit as well.
Yep. He's also grabbing the Roach speed upgrade.
But
Major. Look
for-
at the harvesters, man. 71 to 73. Major is not slacking on the macro.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, he was really greedy with the first CC and really greedy with the third one. So, a very good play by Major here so far. Can you imagine if Major and Avillo combined forces?
Oh, Jesus.
Because
I like, even...
like
the
if
person
Avillo,
that would
if Avillo
exist,
knew how to expand
Yeah.
safely
But the-
and the
the-
pipe pressure.
Can you imagine the person that would exist, like, outside of the game with those two people combined?
Oh God.
I couldn't even, like, fathom. Like, Major doing karate like, with the cap on, and I don't even know, man.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Looks like we've got a Swarm Host build coming up from Kane. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yep.
Some would even say it's a good thing, because it's a good
It's-
counter to Mac.
Definitely, it's a little bit strange. However, last I checked, Kane really liked to go for Hydra Roach, Viper against Mech. So he's switching it up. I'm not sure how comfortable he is with this Stormhost play, but on the bright side for him, this is a map that's or these positions, these particular positions on this map are going to allow him to apply pressure onto that third really early on with the Stormhost, and his creep spread's phenomenal as well.
Very true.
Okay, Thors are not what you want to push with if you're going up against Stormhosts. This is
Or-
very scary for Juan if he continues to
Yeah.
extend a creep.
Or really against anything. He's got the Hellbats though. Man, those Hellbats being at the front. Wow, and
Oh,
Banshees.
wow, that's a lot of Banshees.
Yeah, actually,
I would like to see Corruptors maybe
14
produce.
minutes and 30 seconds, and Juan is maxed out on mech.
Yes, that's quite impressive indeed.
This is Juan has actually been ahead in supply all game.
Yeah, crazy. Just a macro game that he's been playing. Ouch.
Needs to watch the control by Kane.
Yeah, this is actually pretty insane. It's gonna be really hard for Kane to hold if he has a chance at all.
Maybe, yeah, the queens are not positioned well. They're blocking all of the locusts. More storm hosts spawn out, and
This is normally when a Villa would move out with like 3 Thors and a tank.
Kane might be able to hold this off. The Banshees are going to be a big problem, though, and we're losing a lot of drones at the fourth. More scans go down. Major running those Banshees forward to pick off the Swarm hosts. Kane doesn't have too much left on the ground here to deal with this army. Losing a ton in resources, losing a ton in army supply, just losing a ton of everything.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Kane's gonna have to GG. A very one-sided game for game 1.
Yeah.
Going to Major. Taking risks, without a doubt. The first CC, very, very fast. Kane unable to scout that right away. The third CC, incredibly fast.
Yeah, so like what Kat said earlier about how if you scout like a CC first, you can react to it. In watching, the problem with StarCraft a lot is in watching a lot of these games, like it kind of looks like, where was Kane's error? Like he didn't deal well with the Banshees, you know, his Swarm hosts were getting picked off. To be completely honest, I think this game was almost lost before the fight ever happened.
Yeah.
Major had a really fast natural.
Yeah, and
A really fast third.
He even
Major
built
was
a third
up
at the third.
against a Zerg. Yeah, against a Zerg. Major was up in supply the entire game.
Yeah.
And up in harvester
Going
count.
mech.
Going mech. Going mech.
Yeah.
So I mean, wow. Major set himself up to win that game, and unfortunately, Kane didn't do anything to respond to the extreme greediness of Major. What he could have done is anyone's guess. Roachling timings, Roachling Baneling, more pressure with the Muta.
More expansions earlier.
More
faster
expansions of himself.
Well, not even faster third. Maybe like, you know, one less queen. Things like
Maybe,
that.
yeah.
Early on, I mean.
Unfortunately, sometimes in StarCraft 2, it can be easy to look at the battle and be like, wow, like Kane really messed up the micro, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, I think that was pretty much lost.
That was pretty much unstoppable.
But,
A really, really,
because
really
even
strong
if he would have
push.
held that off, I mean, Major was starting to bank resources. He was maxed on
Yeah,
mech and
Mech
banking
is-
resources at like
Mech is
14 minutes.
Mech is normally the more cost-efficient army.
Yeah,
I mean, Kane would have needed something like Priddler to be cost-efficient against that army. And
definitely. Or at least a lot of Storm hosts. We're going to hop into a quick 90-second break. We'll be back with match 2, Kane versus Major.